I just wanted to say that thank you all. Thank you, Mandy. I've researched a lot about what a manager's position is and job and responsibilities, and it is to promote growth. And I think you're doing a really good job of that, and I do appreciate that. I would still like to see us get a clerk that is a separate job, because they're totally separate roles, and they both need to be able to be honored. That's all I want to say. Thanks.
Thank you. Any other comments on our closed session agenda items?
Hi, thank you for letting me speak. I just wanted to also reiterate that the position of clerk should not be filled by the city manager. I know that the council had asked that, that we hire a clerk, and I was looking back on some of the paperwork, and it just seems so odd to me when it's signed, both things are signed by the same person. The clerk is supposed to be a double check on what the manager is doing. So if there's no one double checking, that's really not a good thing. So I would like to see a clerk hired, or at least the one that was hired to be an admin. If she could start doing clerk duties, that would be great, I guess, huh?
Thank you for your comment. Anyone else would like to speak on our closed session agenda items? Erin?
Thanks for letting me speak, Adeline. So I met with the city attorney this afternoon and Mandy both about the water tank lease that we're still waiting to make an agreement upon, and hopefully not, that the city will not decide that they're going to take my property by eminent domain. And I just want to let you know that it was told to me by the city manager that there is plenty of room on the city land that was taken from Peter Bussman for another tank. So in the event that we do not come up with some sort of a lease agreement, which I believe the city of Blue Lake and myself are trying to accomplish, there would be no need to take my land by eminent domain because the city could use the land that they already had to support the city water system. Anyway, thank you for letting me speak.
Thank you for your comments. Is there anyone else that would like to speak on our closed session agenda items? Okay. All right, we'll move back to our item 3, which is our closed session items. And point of order, Mr. Plotz, should we go into closed session for each additional, or each item individually and come out, or can we go in for all 3?
All three. You can go in for all three and report
At
out
the
on
same
each.
time? Okay, all right, thank you. So what we need then is a motion from the council to go into closed session for conference with real property negotiators, item 2, conference with legal counsel, anticipated litigation, and item 3, public employee performance evaluation.
So moved. Second.
Motion made by Elizabeth McKay, seconded by Angela Shull to go into closed session per government codes. Any further discussion from council?
Nope.
Any
I
discussion
had a
from?
public comment, but my hand was never noticed until, and I don't want to be rude.
Okay,
I'm sorry, I was trying to be patient, Adeline, but I kept raising it and I wasn't noticed. Is it okay if I can have a public comment?
is this concerning closed session
Yes, ma'am,
agenda
all three
items?
items, A, B, and C.
Okay, go ahead, I guess.
Who's speaking?
This is,
My suggestion for the team's errands is why don't you guys just move them back up to that other spot? Why do they even need to be on her property? You know, I just don't understand why we just can't renovate that solution and move him off the property. We need to look into that, okay? And I don't really have any comment, and I'm sorry, I've got some kids I'm moving right now, and we're just like getting pissy with each other, I'm so sorry. So my tube's not with you guys. So no comment about the subdivision litigation, because like, I really have no clue what's going on with that, and I don't know that we should. Hopefully there'll be a little bit of report after closed session. And as far as member that has, likes to chime in. I appreciate having this opportunity all the time. And I've been aware of, you know, the attitude of just really having a set stance on projects. And we just have to deal with that as the public, and that's unfortunate. And transparency, recordings, minutes, allocating of grants, public relations, like Browns Act. Like, I love all you guys, you're a community, but we've got to start acting and working like one, and I hope we can start doing that. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. And I'm sorry I didn't see your hand, and I don't believe any other of the council members did. So thank you, and my apologies.
Do we have to move again?
No, I don't think so. There's a motion made by Elizabeth McKay, seconded by Angela Shull to go into closed session per government codes. And are there any further discussions from council? Back to public for any discussion or questions or comments? Back to council for the vote. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? We're in closed session.